What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this CIF volleyball highlight is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company. It's playoff time at the Wood. Lancers hosting Laguna Beach in a CIF Division II quarterfinal match. And if we're at Lakewood for boys volleyball, you know we are looking for the Storm Clouds. Storm Agata, one of the most dynamic boys volleyball players we've seen in the Moore League in quite some time. He signed with BYU, one of the top programs in the country year in and year out at the NCAA level. So you know he's a special talent to see in high school, and he put on an absolute show in this one against Laguna Beach. As you can see here, the girls volleyball team out supporting the Lakewood Lancers. Not a lot to cheer for those that girls volleyball team in the first two sets, as Laguna Beach took those easily. But Storm leading the charge in the third. He had 14 kills in this set alone. And as this one goes wide, Lakewood is going to take set 3 to stave off elimination. Obviously, the crowd loving that. A partisan crowd for these Lakewood Lancers. They take the third set 25-20. Fourth set, not just a one-player show, though, and that's who you gotta love. Charles Belvin with the diving dig. Then Mark Jessup's going to finish this off. Fagata really had to carry the load in the third set. In the fourth, Lakewood, they really gave it a go, and they did it using all of their players. Laguna Beach would not go quietly, of course, but Justin Cayetano on the outside. When you get the whole net opened up, it makes it obviously a lot harder to defend you, and Lakewood did a great job of that in the fourth set. Here on game point, Cayetano with the ace is going to force a decisive fifth set, 25-18, so Lakewood really roared back. And as my good friend JJ Fiddler would say if he were here, set 5, always a coin flip. And, you bring a whole season down to one game to 15 points. It's obviously going to be emotional, and the crowd, as you saw, was fired up. Lakewood, riding the Storm Clouds again, they went right back to the perfect 10. They were not shy about it, setting him everywhere on the court, whether he was outside, opposite, or even when he was in the back row. They did not hesitate to just give him the ball, and he made something happen pretty much every time he touched it. He had Lakewood's first 6 kills in the fifth set, but it was tough going anywhere else. Storm, like I said, the first 6 kills, but not a lot of production anywhere else. A tough mistake right there, but you just see the passion from Fagata. He does not want to let his team lose. But the Laguna Beach middles proved too much for Lakewood. They really took over in this fifth set down the stretch, and they are going to end the Lakewood Lancers season in the quarterfinals. Tough loss for Lakewood after coming back from down 2-0 to force that fifth set. It felt like the momentum was on their side. The crowd was behind them, and you really have to feel for Storm. 34 kills, a hell of a final match to put on for the home crowd, and you can see how much this meant to him, how hard it was for him to lose. It seemed like about half the gym came up to give that kid a hug and make sure he knew that he was appreciated. We've appreciated this whole boys volleyball season. That ends things in the Moore League after a nice quarterfinal run for both Lakewood and Poly. We do still have in the Press Telegram coverage Matt Gar playing on Wednesday night in the CIF semifinals. For coverage of that match and everything else local sports, you keep it right here.